I'm Sarah MacArthur, and you're watching Wired for Sound.
I'm Jason Wellwood, and hopefully you're still watching Wired for Sound.
Excellent. Today is our second part of Music for the Masses 5, where we feature all the men.
That's right, it's the Dudes episode.
Dudes. We're going to be hitting up 3 bars in town, the Foundry, Black Pirates Pub, and Crocs. Not necessarily in that order. I think it's going to be a good show. It's
going to be a great show. We've got a lot of great people lined up to perform for you, lots of people to talk to.
That's right.
And Music for the Masses 5 is going to be a fantastic event. And just on that note, if you want to know the full lineup for Music for the Masses 5, you can log on to luradio.ca, and the lineup will be there for you on the main page. There's also links to the Facebook event page, and please feel free to join the Facebook event page as well.
Definitely. Stick around, we've got an excellent show for you. What's up, everyone? Thanks for watching Wired for Sound. We're down at Crocs, one of the many venues at Music for the Masses 5. It's coming up soon. I have Jamie Smith from Jamie Smith and the Auditor General, and also Mike Kennedy from The Groove. How are you guys doing?
Doing great.
Excellent.
That's great.
Thank you. Thanks for joining me here on this beautiful sunny day. We're here today to talk about Music for the Masses. Have either of you guys played it before? Jamie, I know you have.
Yeah, I've played it, I think I've played all of them in some form or another over the years.
And how about you, Mike?
Oh no, this is my first time playing the show, so I'm pretty excited about it.
Excellent. Now, The Groove, you guys are a fairly new band, right?
Yeah, we've been playing since about January.
Tell me about the dynamics in the band, because you've got some pretty neat brass instruments.
Yeah, we have myself, I play saxophone, Mike Snudo, he plays trombone, and then Joe Petch, he plays trumpet.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I love your sound. What would you call it? How would you describe your sound?
Oh, I'd say we play mostly funk and blues and that kind of music, I'd say.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And are you pumped for this year's Music for the Masses? There's 41 acts coming on this year.
Absolutely. It's a lot of bands, a lot of shows. It's going to be a fantastic night.
Jamie, how the heck do you find time between working and being in all these bands to follow your music path?
I just have accepted the fact that my girlfriend is always going to be mad at me.
Yeah.
I don't know, music.
True.
Music's one of those things, you know. It's like if you like to play music, it's like breathing. It's like you'll just do it.
Now you're playing with as yourself, Jamie Smith, and also the Auditor General. What's because I've heard the Auditor General, but I haven't heard too much of your solo stuff. Are they relatable at all? Or?
Well, the solo stuff kind of just ends up being a little more relaxed, a lot more covers. Pretty much just anything I kind of want to tackle solo, I'll do. Whereas the band's a lot more, it's all original. It's a lot more structured. So whenever things like this come along, it just gives me the opportunity to sort of, I guess, fill out certain venues for friends, and I don't know, I'll play until someone tells me to shut up. So
now your band, Auditor General, you guys there's quite a few of you guys in other bands as well. How do you find the time to get together? What's that like?
Yeah, well, like I said, I guess it's just one of those, we'll all sit together and figure out scheduling and stuff. I imagine it's kind of, well, not kind of like, but it's somewhat like, I don't know, having a kid and trying to figure out all your kids going to soccer one day and then piano recitals the next day and stuff. So we just piece it together.
Now you heard The Groove play earlier. What did you think?
Oh, I love these guys. I mean, I've been watching them play for a few years now, when they were Dubesy's band as well. It was something that sound was definitely lacking, especially in the younger music scene.
Right.
So for them to kind of step up and fill that hole has been awesome.
Awesome. Now, would you ever incorporate any of The Groove sound into your stuff?
I would never say no to horns.
Play together, maybe?
Well, yeah, we'll have to see.
Have to look down the line and see what happens.
That's how the Thunder Bay music scene goes, though, right? It's like you're sitting at a bar one night, and you see a band and you're like, oh, that was really cool, and then you start talking and you're like, we should start this kind of band, and then eventually you're playing in a band that your drummer's playing in another band with a few other guys, and that's just kind of how it goes.
I think this is a great spot. Thunder Bay is a great city, a lot of bands coming in and out, not to mention a lot of great talent here, a lot of great musicians.
Now you guys are coming from, you were in Doobsie's band before, correct? What kind of happened there with you guys? You guys kind of branched off?
That is pretty much what happened. I mean, just a few members, just different places in their lives kind of thing, but a lot of us just wanted to keep going, so we made this new band, The Groove, and we've been trying to make our own sound and everything like that.
How's it going?
Everything's great. I love working with these guys. They're a great bunch of dudes.
To guys.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, your sound is really great, and I look forward to hearing more of it from The Groove. Thank you very much, Jamie Smith. Good to talk to you again, as well, Mike Kennedy.
All right, thank you.
Welcome back to Wired for Sound here at the Foundry as part of our Dudes special, Music for the Masses 5. Here with Franz Masini, the visionary who put together Music for the Masses. How you doing, Franz?
Oh, I'm doing pretty awesome, Jay. I wouldn't quite call myself a visionary, but hey, thanks.
Music for the Masses is your baby, has been your baby for a long time, and is obviously, like babies do, is growing quite a bit. This year, some extra challenges for you?
Yes and no. It's like the whole baby thing, yeah, you kind of take something and nurture it, although I didn't really plan on taking this any further than what it really was the first couple of years. There's quite a bit of challenges this year in the sense that there's so many amazing acts. Like one of the biggest challenges that I'm facing right now is trying to put together a schedule, and that's always a challenge, but especially so this year because now there's 6 venues. And almost, you know, by the end of this all, there's going to be 41 acts. So, and like honestly, I feel like right now I feel overwhelmed because just like shooting this episode, you get the kind of idea of how much diversity and how much amazing talent is in this city. I feel like I almost shouldn't have to promote this show just because of all the amazing talent on it. And I honestly, I say that like with my whole heart, you know, like after seeing some of these performances here, I truly do feel overwhelmed. It's just, it's amazing.
And it seems like every year there's, at the beginning, we have a conversation, and it's usually, I'm not sure that we're going to have enough places to put the bands, or sometimes I'm not sure we're going to have enough bands, and then we start, you start digging a little bit and finding out that there's even more amazing talent than you originally thought.
Yeah, it's something that, like for the most part, like during the school year, I don't really do much other than school, but like while I'm at home, something that I do throughout the entire year is I look for bands. That's what I love to do. Like I love music. That's what I do at home. I listen to music on my computer, and I do searches for bands here in Thunder Bay and the surrounding regions, and I feel really fortunate this year that I was able to find some of the bands that I did because, well, as you've seen, like, you know, last week's episode and this episode, obviously, for the most part, I have not heard a lot of these acts. I quickly, you know, listen to what they have available online, but to see them actually perform and the extent of their performances here, just like I'm blown away. Like I don't have the words to express how awesome and overwhelming it is for me to see and be a part of this. That's what I do. This is why I do this.
And right there are no better words to use to promote this show. No better reason for you to come out and see Music for the Masses 5.
Hey, we're the Green Bank Trio, and this song's called A Little of This.
Life begins to take its toll. You second guess the ways you've gone on. A little of this and a little of that, and you'll have yourself right back on track, or so you're told. A little of this and a little of that, you'll have yourself right back on track, or so you're told. take a drive with a loved one. Oh, find the strength to tell yourself time to pack your bags and find a way out. Oh, a little of this and a little of that, you'll have yourself right back on track, or so you're told.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We are back with our special episode of Wired for Sound. It's on Music for the Masses 5, and we are in the Foundry. This is a new establishment in Thunder Bay, and it's gorgeous, as you can see from everything around us here. Now I have Jimmy Breslin from the Greenbank Trio. How are you doing, Jimmy?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. And I have Rodney Brown from Rodney Brown and the Derailers. How's Rodney?
I'm good, Sarah, thanks.
Excellent. Excellent. Now you guys are at Music for the Masses this year. Is this your first year or second year, or how about?
This is our first year playing.
Your first year, and how about you, Rodney?
It's actually also my first year playing. Yes,
yeah. Wow. for being around the music, yeah, and everybody knows Rodney Brown that lives in Thunder Bay. Well, he must anyway. And the Greenbank Trio. Fairly new band to Thunder Bay, but a really great one. You're going to want to check them out. I know they just came off tour, their very first tour. How was that?
Oh, it was fantastic, yeah. We had a blast, went out to the East Coast and back.
Very cool. Everyone was kind to you?
Yeah. all the good people apparently moved to the East Coast.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Now, you guys just recently did some recording?
Yeah. In June, we released our first album, our self-titled EP. So we've been kind of trying to rep that everywhere we go for the last 2 months. So that's been great.
Life begins to take its toll. You second guess the ways you've gone on. A little of this and a little of that, you'll have yourself right back on track, or so you're told.
Now, Rodney, what have you been up to lately?
Well, I've been touring, actually toured on the West Coast, and pretty nice people out there too. And I just finished a gig at the Thunder Bay Blues Festival. I'm on my way to Red Lake tomorrow to play for their Norseman Float Plane Festival. And then Red Rocks Live from the Rock Festival after that. And mostly what I'm doing right now is promoting my big show that's coming up in the fall.
Fill my heart and fill my soul. I got to change my point of view. It's a consequence of what I do. Into the woods I go.
This is your first time at Music for the Masses. There's 41 acts. What are your thoughts on all the acts? Have you heard of them before?
Well, I think it's pretty amazing that we have so much live music in Thunder Bay, and I'm really happy to be associated with all these musicians that are playing at it, And there's so many different kinds of music and so many different genres, and I think it's just a wonderful thing, that we have so much going on here, and not only great musicians but great venues to play in too. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Cool. It's going to be quite diverse. Now, tell me about the writing that you do. Where do you pull from when you do your writing?
Well, I pull from things that I'm really interested in, stories that I think need to be recognized, personal things that are going on with me. I get in there and kind of points of view that I have on social issues and things like that. I tend to write a lot about who I am, where I'm from, and I enjoy playing a lot of different styles of music myself. So,
Very good. Excellent. Now, you heard these guys here, the Greenbank Trio, play. What did you think?
Wow, I was really impressed. I thought that was Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, but it was a Greenbank Trio. It was very nice. It's the first time I actually heard them playing that kind of music in a nice, quiet venue like this. So it's quite impressed. Very nice.
Thanks.
And he wrote the song too.
You'll have yourself right back on track, or so you're told. A little of this and a little of that, you'll have yourself right back on track, or so you're told.
Tell us about your song that you played.
That one was called A Little of This, and it's just kind of about, everybody has those times in life where you kind of get mixed up and you're a bit off track, and it's just kind of about getting back on track, and just how a little of this, a little of that, and you're right back on.
Now you guys are all music students, right?
Yep.
How are you?
Yeah.
How's that going, and working on with the band and everything?
It's great, yeah. You can't really be in a more positive environment for it.
Very true,
It's like
yeah.
you finish practice with the band and then you go to school to do more music stuff.
Oh, great. Are you excited for Music for the Masses?
So excited. It's definitely a testament to the music scene in Thunder Bay and Northwestern Ontario. We can pull in so many fantastic acts in one localized area, right? It's great.
Excellent. What do you guys think of the Foundry here?
Oh,
Yeah, oh, it's great. Yeah,
Amazing, eh?
yeah. It's my first time here, my first time playing here, and yeah, it's a beautiful place, and I'm sure it's going to do really, really well.
yeah. Beautiful acoustics, great room.
One more venue for you guys to play at here in Thunder Bay.
Hi, I'm Adrian from the Married Singleman, and this song is called Give Up.
Sometimes when it's hard and you're cold and it's raining, got your face in the mud and no sense in complaining, and you bend down the way, brace the strength of your soul, and no need to believe, just stick to what you know. Employ your tragic strategy, just like a drunken melody. One step forward, two steps back. Sometimes you get way too fast. You and I will never know the ways for each will bend and fold. Sometimes giving up is fine. I say we all give up sometimes. Sometimes I give up, give up, I give up. Sometimes I give up, I give up, I give up. Sometimes I give up, I give up, I give up. Sometimes when you're blue, you gotta know it gets better. And when you feel, you gotta know you're gonna know yourself better. And giving up is so bad when it comes from the heart. Sometimes you can't shine until you fall apart.
Welcome back to Wired for Sound. I'm Jason Wellwood. We're out front of Black Pirates Pub with Andrew McKelvey and Craig Kinelainen of The Married Singleman and Faceless Hulk, respectively. How's it going, gentlemen?
Excellent.
Pretty good. It's a beautiful day here in Thunder Bay, and we're here talking about Music for the Masses 5, and both bands have played Music for the Masses previously, but are you guys excited for this year?
Yeah, absolutely. This is our 4th year now, and it's been getting bigger and better every time, so ready to go.
Yeah, man, it's an awesome showcase of local bands, crazy night downtown, got lots of venues. It's always a good time to play.
Excellent. Now, since we talked last, since you guys were on the show last year, Andrew, what have you been up to, and what has Married Singleman been up to?
Basically, we've just been keeping it fresh, trying to play as much as we can, practice. We got recording ready to go sometime early August, hopefully full-length album ready, looking to release around October. And yeah, we've just been trying to stay on the ball, keep playing shows.
Employ your tragic strategy, just like a drunken melody. One step forward, two steps back. Sometimes you get way too fast. You and I will never know the ways for each will bend and foot. Sometimes you know.
Craig, what's been going on in the Faceless camp these days?
Just working on new material. We've got pretty much full albums worth of new songs ready to go, so hopefully we'll be ready to record those soon.
Excellent. And possibly some new stuff debuting at Music for the Masses?
Yeah, one can only hope.
Excellent. Now, we've been talking to everybody a little bit about the music scene in Thunder Bay, and you guys have been around for a little while on the scene, to say the least. How do you guys feel about the music scene in Thunder Bay?
Oh, it's fantastic here. We were just having a conversation. City of 100,000 people, you can play to people, a decent crowd every night, and just great community. Everybody's always got each other's backs, and yeah, it's just a great place to play.
Yeah, man, it's really diverse too. Like I said, like you can see hip hop, you can see DJs, you can see metal, folk, bluegrass, punk music, reggae music. Pretty much something for everybody, and I think Music for the Masses, Franz does a really good job of pulling everybody in there and separating the venues and getting a real taste of everything that there is to offer.
Excellent. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for coming out and hanging out with us today on Wired for Sound.
And when you feel you gotta know, you're gonna know yourself better. And giving up is so bad when it comes from the heart. Sometimes you can't shine until you fall apart. Wow! Employ your tragic strategy, just like a drunk.
What are you doing with your hands, Sarah?
Some serious hand thing that I do on television.
You got to do something with them if you don't have pockets.
Like my nose?
Yeah. No. Thanks for watching another episode of Wired for Sound. This has been the second part of 2 parts on Music for the Masses 5, happening September 21st here in Thunder Bay. This has been our Dudes episode.
Dudes episode, that's right. We did women before, and now we took our time to highlight the dudes. There's so many, there's 41 acts, Jay. That's crazy.
We can't fit them all in.
When is it?
It is September 21st. Happening here at Black Pirates Pub, also happening at the Sovereign Room, the Foundry, the Apollo, Gargoyles, and Crocs. 6 venues this year, all within walking distance. It is 19 plus, $10 gets you into all 6 venues.
That's right. If you want to be on Wired for Sound,
please get in touch with us. You can follow us on Twitter at Wired4Sound TBay, and you can send us messages through there. You can also find us on Facebook. Just type in Wired, the number 4 Sound, and you'll be able to find us on Facebook. And all of our contact information is there as well.
That's right. I want to thank Black Pirates Pub for letting us be here today, and all the rest of the venues as well. Thank you very much for having us, and we hope you've enjoyed this very special episode.
We'll see you next time.
Take it easy.